That's another black one. This one? Yeah. You know what? Okay. This video is gonna be hatless. What is going on, guys? Danny Gets Fit here, and of course, welcome to the video. Today's video is sponsored by my cold. I went to Vancouver this weekend and started to feel like something in the back of my throat on Saturday, and then all of a sudden by Sunday night, by the time we got back, it just hit me full force. I hate being sick, but luckily it's just like a minor head cold, so I can still work out and everything. But otherwise, that's why I sound a little bit more nasally than usual, so I apologize for that, guys. But anyways, as you saw from the title of this video is the 3 golden rules of fat loss. These are just 3 things that I feel that are very, very important and that should be the fundamentals around you losing fat or you aiming to lose a certain amount of weight. These are 3 things that you should live by, that you should pay close attention to. But also, before the video starts, I want to let you guys know that this Sunday we are doing a meetup in Phoenix, Arizona. And by we, I mean me, Obese to Beast, Possible Pat, and Gracie's journey. I'm so honored to share the time with these people, as they are people that inspired me, that I used to look up to, that, you know, now I get the privilege of hanging out with, and also I get the privilege of seeing you guys, of seeing my supporters, of seeing the people and talking to you who let me do what I do day to day. So I can't wait for that. It is this Sunday, so November 26th, Phoenix, Arizona at Papago Park from 2 to 5 p.m. So if you're in the Arizona area, if you're near Phoenix, I would love for you to come out. I would love to chat with you. It's going to be an awesome time. So the 3 golden rules of fat loss. Number 1 is be in a caloric deficit. The only way your body's going to lose fat is being in a caloric deficit. So what essentially this means is that no matter how healthy you start eating, if you're not eating in a caloric deficit, meaning you're not eating less calories than your body burns in a day, then you're not going to lose fat. No matter how healthy you're eating, you could be eating all the salads and all the fruits and all the lean meats, but if you're eating in a caloric surplus or you're eating near maintenance, you're actually gonna just plateau, or you might even gain weight. So the important thing is the amount over what you are eating. Of course, what you are eating is important, as well as getting micronutrients and fiber, and balancing your hormone system is very important by eating the right foods. But you want to make sure the amount of what you're eating is the main priority, and then involving that with eating the right amounts of food is the perfect mix. So first golden rule, make sure you're in a caloric deficit. If you focus on that and you make that a priority, there's no way that your body won't lose fat. Golden rule number 2 is adherence over everything. And by that, I mean, you know, everyone wants to tell you what to do, but the most important thing for you is to do the thing that you can do and that you can adhere to. If someone tells you to go low carb and you love carbs, it would make no sense for you to follow a diet that restricts carbs when you are craving carbs, eat day in and day out. Whereas someone else might be totally okay with cutting out carbs. It might be the one thing they need to start their fat loss journey. But it's important to figure out what works for you and follow that rather than what everyone else is telling you. Follow those fundamentals, like I said, being in a caloric deficit, increased activity. But as long as those 2 things are followed, then you can really adhere to whatever type of training or type of diet that you want to. If you enjoy high-fat foods, maybe keto is the right thing for you. If you enjoy a balance of macronutrients like I do, then maybe just, if it fits your macros, following a balanced diet through all 3 macros, higher protein, moderate carbs, low to moderate fat, then maybe that's what's going to work for you. Adherence is so important because it's going to make that difference of you following a diet for a week or following a diet for 6, 8, 12 weeks, and then hopefully from that diet you learn about nutrition, you learn about training, you learn about yourself, and then you can take that cough. And then you could take that with you on to the rest of your life and hopefully maintain a healthy weight and healthy lifestyle for the rest of your life, which is the main goal by the end. And that's what adherence is going to allow you to do. If you adhere to something, you are then able to do it for a long period of time. You are then able to live a healthier life for a long period of time rather than just a short, you know, I want to lose some weight and then go back to eating how I used to. Yeah. So golden rule number 3, and this to me is probably one of the most important because I feel it's what most people struggle with. It's what brings most people down, and that is being in a place where you can accept failure and you can view failure as part of the process rather than a negative. So many people view failure as negative. They'll fail for one day and then all of a sudden it's like, you know what? I'm not good at this. I can't do this. I'm quitting, I'm not doing it anymore, there's no point in me doing this if I'm just gonna fail. Or they weigh in a week later and the weight's not down, they see that as a failure, they quit. They miss a day at the gym, they see that as failure, they quit. Failure is not a negative thing. Repetitive failure, and I mean like each day in, day out, you just can't seem to get out of this slump of failing. It could be a negative because then you're not learning from your failures and not trying to progress forward. But if you're actively trying to progress forward, if you want something bad enough, that failure is a part of the process, and understanding that is super important for your overall journey. There's just so many things that come into play that could cause you not to lose weight in a week. So don't view the scale. As long as your average weigh-ins are in a downward slope, you know, over weeks at a time, then you're doing fine. If you're sticking to your calories, if you're sticking to your training and just doesn't seem to budge, give it a week or two, and then if, you know, after a week or two things aren't moving, then you might need to make some adjustments. But then that's just the learning curve, guys. That's not failure. That's just how our body works. Our body takes time to lose fat, even though the scale number might not be reflecting the work you're putting in. Also, eating bad for one day is not a failure, guys. It's being human. We enjoy food, we enjoy certain things, we enjoy indulgences. That's just how we are. So if you do that once a week or even maybe twice a week, then, you know, obviously if you're eating like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 calories, that's not going to be ideal for your overall, you know, progress. But if, you know, one day you ended up eating, you know, a few extra 100 calories or 1,000 calories, that's not going to make a huge difference in the long run. Personally, throughout my journey, I probably failed, I would say at least 100 out of the first 365 days of that first year that I did. But that fraction is still really good. You're still doing better for more than half of the days of the year, and you're going to see progress that way, just like I did. There were so many days where I slipped up, or I didn't track something, or I maybe didn't put as much effort in the gym. But those things will add up over time. But the important thing is just to keep up the good work that you're doing, and you'll see the progress come, and you'll see the results, and then you will get motivated to continue, and then the process just gets much easier, guys. Once you start to love it, once you start to see the process, once you start to see the progress, you'll really feel like what you're doing is worthwhile, and you'll continue and you'll never want to stop. Anyways, guys, those are the 3 golden rules of fat loss that I try and stick to no matter what. If you follow those 3 things, most likely you will see progress and you will see overall gains in not only your body, but as well as your mind. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Also want to just quickly before we go thank Movement for sending out a few watches to me. They have a really great sale going on, as well as I do have a code for you guys to get $15 off any order. So be sure to just check out that in the top link of the description. I've been probably working with them for a few weeks now, and they've sent me 4 watches, like I said. Each watch I've really liked the styling. You have a lot of choices, and the colors are great. The what you get for the money spent is great. Usually you have to spend $300-400 or even more for a great watch, but these are a pretty good price, and they've really made a difference in my overall style. Just adding those little accessories makes that much of a difference. Thanks for watching this video. Hit that thumbs up button down below if you like this video. Comment down below, because I always like hearing from you guys, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. Until next time, stay swole, my friends. Stay swole. Woo!